I'm Vivian Fuller-Love, and welcome to Real Critics, where we take you behind the scene and on the set of the hottest films in Hollywood. From star-studded film premieres to on-set interviews with your favorite celebrities, we're your front row ticket to Tinseltown. Coming up this week on our show, Seth MacFarlane both stars in and directs the new Western comedy, A Million Ways to Die in the West. And we've got James McAvoy in the crime drama Filth. We've also got Jesse Eisenberg and Dakota Fanning in the dramatic thriller Night Moves. And we'll take a look at Sebastian Junger's new documentary, Korengal. But first, it's Oscar winner Angelina Jolie as you've never seen the actress before in the new Disney feature, Maleficent. In the film, she plays a vindictive fairy who puts a curse on an infant, but realizes that the child may be the only one who can bring peace.
I know who you are. You've been watching over me my whole life.
It's so ugly, you could almost feel sorry for it.
I know you're there. Your shadow has been following me ever since I was small. Don't be afraid.
Not afraid.
Then come out.
Then you'll be afraid.
All the other fairies fly. Why don't you?
I had wings once. They were strong, but they were stolen from me. There is evil in this world. Hatred and revenge.
Bring me her head.
I call on those who live in the shadows. Fight with me now!
Sweet Aurora, I wish for you the gift of beauty. My wish for you is that you find...
I, too, shall bestow a gift on the child.
Before the sun sets on her 16th birthday, she will fall into a sleep like death!
Glorious little beastie. Bring her to me.
Once.
Oh dear.
They told her I'm cursed. It was an evil fairy. Is that you? Are you Maleficent?
Maleficent opens nationwide in theaters this week, and the film is rated PG. Also opening in theaters this week is the new crime drama starring James McAvoy. In the film, McAvoy plays a corrupt cop who hallucinates and manipulates his way through a bid to secure a promotion in the hopes of winning back his wife and daughter.
What does that make me then?
You're a policeman.
Christ. Who taught you that technique? A friggin' cheese grater? Scotland was such a uniquely successful race. This nation brought the world television, whiskey, and of course, me, Detective Sergeant Bruce Robertson. The games are always being played.
That's everything you need to know about the guys you're after.
I never thought I'd see the day when I left a knocking shop with more spunk than I came in with.
Down the road I go.
Nobody plays the games like me.
Down the road.
You just have to be the best. And I usually am. Same rules apply.
But honey, you're my Nasco, and who else? Look at the state you're in, Bruce.
I'm worried about you, Bruce.
Come on, Silver Lake.
I used to be a good person.
You're gonna hit me, Bruce!
I think there's something seriously wrong with me.
Have you been to see a doctor?
How have you been since our last consultation? No problems, I presume. No more cocaine and chip suppers for Bruce, eh?
Could go either way. I find all this just a little bit sorted.
What made you join the force, Bruce?
Police oppression, brother.
And you wanted to stamp it out from the inside?
No, I wanted to be a part of it.
Can I just have a glass of water?
Not at all. I've got something else in mind for you.
This art house film's release was timed to coincide with another little movie McAvoy just starred in. You might be familiar with it, The X-Men. So the film opens in limited theatrical release this week, so check your local listings for showtimes at a theater near you. And Filth is rated R. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the new comedy western by Seth MacFarlane, A Million Ways to Die in the West, and we'll take a look at the new documentary by Sebastian Younger. Stay tuned. And we're back with more Real Critics here at Dallas's Angelica Film Center. Now, Seth MacFarlane has been delighting audiences for years with his animated features, and he was a big hit on the big screen with his debut feature film, Ted. Well, he's back in theaters this week with the new Western comedy, A Million Ways to Die in the West, along with an all-star cast that includes Charlize Theron and Liam Neeson. In the film, MacFarlane plays a cowardly farmer who falls for the new and beautiful mysterious woman in town, and he must put his newfound courage to the test when her gunslinging husband announces his arrival.
Oh, hey, look, it's the ice. Why is it so big?
So it doesn't melt. It's actually really interesting how they do it. It's this one company out in Boston that... That went south so fast! The American West is a terrible place in time. Everything out here that's not you wants to kill you. Angry drunk people, hungry animals, outlaws. Oh, the doctor!
I couldn't save her.
She had a splinter. Doc, what the hell were you supposed to do?
I would like to welcome a new member to our community.
Welcome to our awesome town.
What's with this fair?
Every year, people die.
Really?
Everybody hold still.
People die at the fair.
People die at the fair.
Somebody in this town is going to die.
Please don't shoot us on sex night. You beat this guy at a gunfight, you're gonna be a real hero.
He's the most vicious gunfighter in the territory.
I'm gonna teach you how to shoot.
I gotta get a running start.
Dude, you really shouldn't drink and horse. Aim up.
Get ready, I'm about to shoot a full load at your cans.
Shut up.
Hey! Oh, no, I didn't!
You've never seen one?
Yeah, I feel like I should have a piece of cake or something.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I know you're here, Stark. Na klar, henadza imeko.
Hatena ashte. Mila Kunis, Mila Kunis.
Dai George, negle.
Cha-cha, Tanjo.
Ste, tasche go ute.
Wow, you look amazing.
I really love that the most alluring fashion today is to simulate a fat ass.
If I was a black guy, this is the meanest trick you could play on me.
A million ways to die in the West.
Maybe the frontier's not so bad after all.
Hey, it's a sweet young couple. Can I interest you folks in a miracle cure?
Holy shit.
A Million Ways to Die in the West opens in theaters nationwide this week, and the film is rated R. We're going to switch gears now as we take a look at Sebastian Junger's new documentary, Korengal. Now, Korengal picks up where Restrepo left off. It's the same men, the same valley, and the same commanders, but a very different look at war.
Korengal was a major highway for Taliban and enemy activity.
See the dude running, and then you see him blowing into pieces.
We forced the boys to go out continuously. You'd hear the enemy just going crazy trying to figure out where we were.
We're definitely bait.
Yeah, it's frightening. Until you hear the snap of a bullet go by your head, there's nothing else like it.
I'm on fire!
And you see the guys on edge, like, when's the next round?
I think a lot of us kind of miss that adrenaline. You do terrible things, then you have to live with them afterwards.
It messes with your head in every way.
I'm not doing this for recognition from my country. I'm not doing this so that somebody goes, wow. Except for those guys to my left and my right. Because that's what it's about. Those guys are what it's about.
Korengal opens in limited theatrical release this week, so check your local listings for showings at a theater near you. The film is rated R. When we come back, we'll take a look at the new dramatic thriller starring Jesse Eisenberg, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Real Critics. Up next, we're going to take a look at the new dramatic thriller starring Jesse Eisenberg, Peter Sarsgaard, and Dakota Fanning. The three star in the new film Night Moves, which shows the movements of three radical environmentalists who staged the protest of a lifetime, the explosion of a hydroelectric dam.
Are we almost there?
He's pretty out there.
I thought you said he lived close.
He does. This is close.
You trust him? He knows what he's talking about?
Yeah, he was trained by the best, the United States Marine Corps. Joseph Maka.
I'll call you Joey.
I'm Edward. You can just call me Ed.
These look really good, man. Nice work.
In 2048, the oceans are going to be empty. How deep is this anyway?
200 feet. God knows that dam wants to come down.
We all should know what we're dealing with here.
Could you please shut up?
Howdy. How you guys doing today?
I thought you said no one would be here.
When we split up, we shouldn't talk.
Yeah, no contact. No contact.
People are talking.
Who's talking? Well, you don't think she would do anything stupid?
I don't know. That's why I'm calling you.
What are you gonna do?
What do you mean?
I mean, are you going to do anything? What did you think was gonna happen?
Don't tell me anything. I don't want to know.
One person. That's all it takes.
said no one would get hurt.
Night Moves opens in limited theatrical release this week, and you can check it out right here at Dallas's Angelica Film Center. The film is rated R. Now that brings us to our Real Critics trivia for the week. For what movie did actor Jesse Eisenberg receive an Academy Award nomination? Was it The Village, Social Network, or Now You See Me? Email your answers to us at trivia@RealCriticsTV for your chance to win a pair of free movie tickets. And don't forget to tune in next week to find out if you're our lucky winner. When we come back, we'll take a look at this week's box office top 10, so you stay tuned. Welcome back to Real Critics. Now, if none of this week's new releases caught your interest, that's okay, because there are lots of terrific films you can check out tonight at a theater near you. Let's take a look at this week's box office top 10.
We're in trouble here. He's much worse. Will you call some friends and pray for him?
Coming in at number 10, Heaven is for Real.
What is this madness, huh?
There's carne asada. Check it out.
Wow.
At number 9, Chef.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Whoa, whoa, buddy. Put the spork down.
Rio 2 moves down to the number 8 spot.
I let you in. We are not drinking Cosmos and braiding each other's hair.
And at number 7, it's The Other Woman, grossing $78.4 million in its 5 weeks of release.
She's my neighbor, not my type.
Why? Because she's not a model.
At number 6, John Hamm's $1 Million Arm.
Peter, you're gonna want to see this.
Coming in at number 5, The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Look, new neighbors.
Neighbors takes the number 4 spot.
My name is Jim.
I'm Lauren.
Got you buffalo shrimp with a sauce on the side.
At number 3, it's Blended, grossing $18.2 million in its first week of release.
You're lying. It was not an earthquake. It wasn't a typhoon.
And Godzilla takes the number 2 spot this week.
So many battles waged over the years.
And coming in at number 1, it's X-Men Days of Future Past, grossing a whopping $111 million in its first week of release. Well, the mutants have done it again. X-Men Days of Future Past comes in our number 1 spot this week. But you know, if you've had a long week and you just want to kick back and relax, that's okay too, because there are lots of great new home DVD releases for all you couch potatoes out there.
Girl looks like that, has that much dough, can't be real.
Endless Love. Gabriella Wilde and Alex Pettyfer star in this story of a privileged girl and a charismatic boy whose instant desire sparks a love affair made only more reckless by parents trying to keep them apart.
I want you on Team Zissou.
The answer's yes.
Well, it's got to be.
The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. With a plan to exact revenge on a mythical shark that killed his partner, oceanographer Steve Zissou rallies a crew that includes his estranged wife, a journalist, and a man who may or may not be his son.
Ted, you're a psychologist.
You're a psychologist.
He's a brain doctor.
Thank you, Noni.
Run and Jump. An American doctor travels to Ireland to study the Casey family after 38-year-old Connor suffers a stroke, which changes his personality, leaving dynamo wife and mother Venetia to run the show.
You know what you need? You need to get a little intoxicated with a buddy of yours.
All right, for just a little bit.
Cheap Thrills. A scheming couple put a struggling family man and his old friend through a series of increasingly twisted dares over the course of an evening at a local bar. That's it, folks. That's a wrap. We've shown you the top 10 at the box office, what's new on home DVD, and what great movies you can go and check out tonight. Thanks for joining us for Real Critics, and don't forget to tune in next week where we'll have more of your favorite celebrities and all the biggest films in Hollywood. You can always catch us online at realcriticstv.com. And until next time, we'll see you at the movies.